Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Tuesday market webcast. Okay, daily chart first. Look, between having a winner, an unofficial winner announced, and then the Pfizer vaccine news, it was really the vaccine, we went all the way up to the third standard deviation upper band there at 36.68. And they kissed that, and they spent the rest of the day walking it back. We went all the way back to the pre-FOMC price down here at 35.1175. This is the hourly chart. So you had your 68, you had some lower highs, you had an attempt to take back 23, just a little bit after lunch there, and then the acceleration played down and then continued into Globex down to 35.12. So it's a solid little trading day. We spent, we didn't do the long up to 68. You were either in it or you weren't, and that's one of those things where you can't chase it. But we ended up in some nice trades during the day. It wasn't really letting you have a runner there till the end, and then we ended up short 36.08, and we ended up covering that down at 58, which was nice. But most of the regular session was you get your third, you get your middle, and then it would kind of wind itself back. And you end up getting taken out if you were looking for a bigger move, and we didn't really feel like trading it from both sides because the whole damn thing really felt weak yesterday after they had pushed back. I always get leery of stuff that dies at that third standard deviation upper band because that's really people talk about, oh, it's parabolic, it's frothy, it's this, it's that, it's overbought, it's all this stuff. Look. When it goes to there, yes, that's parabolic. That's frothy. That's overbought. All this stuff, when you're trying to tell each other that this is all, no, it's not. It's just that you're not long or you want to be short and you're not. That's what that is, okay? So let's understand what it is, okay? That is an absolute moonshot that you're going to have a very difficult time sustaining over the course of a session. So now we get down to the interesting stuff. We're right back where we were to end last week. We are trying to turn the area that was consistently resistance last week. We're trying to turn that into support at 35.12. If the bulls are successful in doing that, then over the course of the week, they can wind this thing back up towards those highs. But we had to come back in, I was saying in the room yesterday, it had to come back in and demonstrate to somebody where in the heck support was. Where's support? It wasn't 3,600. And I think, once they figured out that it wasn't 3,600, then it really was capable of doing a deeper move, which is exactly what it did. So here's the roundie here, 3,600. It played around with this most of the regular session. But once it sealed off here, in the last hour of the day, then it made the move. And the only thing that was going to stop it was that hourly mid-band, and it didn't. So now that we're down here, they're trying to turn resistance into support. The hourly mid-band, which is 35.50, 35.51 right now, the bears want to hold that in. They'd like nothing better than to hold that in, knock around here, and then somehow close below 35.12, 35.10, which takes you back inside the gap fill from Friday, and then you're talking about we're still living in the 3,500/3480 area. The bulls, once we get once they ring the bell here at 9:30, they want to take this 50 back, and they want to deal with stuff a heck of a lot closer to 3,600. It'd be very interesting to see where we close today. So volume weighted average price, proprietary moving average, that's all jammed in along with the 5-minute mid-band between 38 and 35.38 and 35.40. I mentioned the hourly mid there, 35.51. 12 is support. You see the highs, and you see the potential resistance there at 50 to 51. So that's all I got. Should be a very, very interesting day and an interesting week. You can feel the tape loosening up. Respect stops. We're using something now in the room called interim stops, where we're reducing our risk even more and taking advantage of the stuff that's working and really the stuff that's not working. We have the disaster stop on, but that disaster stop is getting rolled up pretty quick. And it's something new that we're working on. We're always trying to innovate. We're always trying to get better. And this is So far, so good with that. I think this is something we're going to be able to really add to our toolbox in a really successful way. All right, everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care, trade them well. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.